Welcome to historic Quincy and the Abraham Lincoln National Heritage Area. The 43-county heritage area extends across the center of Illinois. The communities each tell their own stories about my life and times. From the Illinois River to the Mississippi River was bounty land, wilderness land that was granted to veterans for their military service in the War of 1812. Quincy's story began in 1822 when its founder, John Wood, built a cabin at the foot of the bluffs. John explored this area and bought hundreds of acres of land above the bluffs from the owners of the bounties. Here's my friend John's compass. He used it in 1821 when he was exploring the area that was to become Quincy. The log cabin village of Quincy Island features structures from my time and allows you to see how the early settlers lived, much like I lived at that time. John later built a two-story cabin at present-day 12th and State Streets for his new wife. A similar cabin is located on the grounds of the Historical Society. By 1835, John had accumulated some wealth from selling land to new settlers and built an impressive 14-room Greek Revival-style mansion on State Street. This magnificent house has been preserved by the Historical Society with period furnishings and is on the National Register of Historic Places. John was a mayor of Quincy for several terms, a state senator, governor of Illinois, and a founder of the Illinois Republican Party. I also worked to stop the spread of slavery and start the Republican Party. In 1858, I ran against the incumbent, my old friend and fellow lawyer, Judge Stephen A. Douglas, for the U.S. Senate seat. He had been a resident of Quincy from 1841 to 1847. We agreed to 7 public debates. The 6th debate was held here in what's now known as Washington Park on October the 13th. I lost the election, but gained national attention that soon led to a presidential nomination.
On the 50th anniversary of the debate in 1908, the debate site in the park was marked with a large boulder. In 1936, a stately plaza and a large plaque sculpted by the renowned Laredo Taft were added.
Let's walk over to the Lincoln-Douglas Debate Interpretive Center, right across 5th Street.
Exhibits include the Slave Nation, the Nation in 1858, and Quincyans Eliza and Orville Browning, longtime close friends of me and Mary.
A major feature, the Turning Point exhibit, explains the significance of the 6th debate, addressing the morality of slavery and how the debate catapulted my national political career.
At the Quincy debate, I got Douglas to state that he believed the Republic could permanently exist, half slave and half free, an admission that would help me defeat him for the presidency in 1860. Be sure to also visit the Lincoln Gallery to learn more about my connections to Quincy and my many personal and political friendships. A large number of photographs, artifacts, and original documents are on display to help tell this story. View the manacles, prison keys, and the hood used for the prisoners accused of conspiring to assassinate me, and discover how they came to be in Quincy. Slavery was indeed the issue of the day. Abolitionists such as Quincy's Dr. Richard Eales helped them escape to Canada using the Underground Railroad. In 1835, Dr. Eels built his two-story red brick home just 4 blocks from the Mississippi. It was a station of Quincy's Underground Railroad. Woodland Cemetery, on 40 acres of land donated by John Wood, is the final resting place of Governor Wood and his family. This historic cemetery contains the graves of many of my close friends, including Senator Orville and Eliza Browning, and Henry Asbury, who suggested me as a presidential candidate to Quincy leaders about a year after the debate. This room in the History Museum tells the story of the winter of 1838 and 1839, when Governor Boggs of Missouri ordered all the Mormons out of the state under penalty of death, and 5,000 fled and found refuge with a few hundred citizens of Quincy and Adams County. I invite you to explore Quincy. Visit the historic houses and neighborhoods, especially in the downtown district, where the people made this special city so significant and so important to me. You'll find historical markers to guide and inform you, and 18 Looking for Lincoln wayside exhibits located throughout the community to tell you more about Quincy in the Lincoln era. Quincy was the home of some of my closest friends, the 3rd largest city in Illinois, and one of the most important places that led to my election as the 16th President of the United States.
I hope you enjoy your visit.